I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. Today, we have a very relaxing talk through a book. It was developed by a gentleman named Bill who lives in Scotland. Very, very relaxing. We're going to go through the scenery of Scotland and let you see how beautiful it is, as well as give you a little piece of calm today as he talks about his book. But not only that, as we go through the scenery of Scotland.
This is from my book, New Horizons in Life, Art and Poetry, published by Regency Publishers. Thank you for listening. So I just want to set the screen. Here I am in a very quiet, peaceful area in Scotland, and this is we call this Largo Law. It is a little. They say it's an extinct volcano, but this is a beautiful, quiet area, and Largo is a very appropriate description for this area in Scotland. It's very peaceful.
Mhm.
And right down on the coast there is a village called Largo. And this is Largo Bay. We look from our home across the water. This is the Firth of Forth. That's the estuary of the Firth of Forth. And across the water from us is Edinburgh, our capital.
Wow. Wow. That is gorgeous.
It's a very peaceful and very beautiful area.
Mm.
That is Largo Bay. Now, this is a little sketch that I made of Largo, and that is the entrance to the village of Largo. And this is this area is called the East Neuk of Fife. Now, Neuk means nook. It is a very, very peaceful area in Fife, and this is one of the harbors. The East Neuk of Fife. Along the coastline we have harbors, and it is really a glimpse into the past. This is Pittenweem Harbour. This is a drawing that I made of Pittenweem Harbour. And when we go inland from where we live, this area is called the How of Fife.
So what does Fife mean?
Well, Fife is the area, the region that we live in.
Okay.
But the How of Fife is, if you like, the hollow of Fife, because we're going inland and seeing beautiful countryside, very peaceful. And this is a painting that I made of the How of Fife. And that is what my book is all about. It is interpreting the scenes and the really the area that we live in. I entitle this painting as Scotch Mist. This is my painting of Scotch Mist. And when we go to the next picture, this is the Scottish Highlands.
It's beautiful.
We live in a beautiful area. Very, this area is very well known, because here we are. This is a watercolor painting by my friend, Scottish artist, John Mitchell, and it is the Old Course, St Andrews. This is the clubhouse of the Old Course, St Andrews. It's a very famous area worldwide. And then, of course, we're very close to Edinburgh. In fact, every week we visit Edinburgh, our capital city. It is a beautiful city. That's a magnificent view from the main street in Edinburgh. Where else in the world would you find a beautiful view like this from the main street in a city? Okay. So where do you want to go from here?
I love this. This is actually really beautiful. I
Yeah.
love your sketches and how you bring it to life, but not only that, it's mixed
Yeah.
in with the photos and it's kind of like, wow, I really, really am just calm just to look at it,
Well,
to see it.
you know, this is the view of in our lounge. This is our fireplace. I would be looking at that right now. This is the fireplace, home and hearth, and this is my interpretation in the drawing. This is very close to home for me. And this is the same fireplace, but looking at the mantelpiece. These are drawings and paintings that I did in the 1980s.
Wow.
This is our lounge. We have a collection of paintings by Scottish artists, and it's a very peaceful setting with works of art, a sculpture here, and this lady was based in Edinburgh and was famed for animal sculptures. Now, this is a sculpture by a well-known artist worldwide, sculpture by Erte, Soleil de Nuit. And in our conservatory, at the bottom of the garden, this is a painting by my son, Alistair, who is an artist. So we are surrounded by images of art. This is my studio, where I used to paint. In the 1980s, I produced artistic paintings, drawings, and so on. And this is our home. So where would you like to go from here? This is my wife, Sheila.
Oh,
She is just a wonderful lady. Sheila now is, she is 85 years old, but she looks as if she is maybe 55.
that's good for you.
Yeah, okay.
So what made you want to do this, to do this book?
It is just, well, I'll tell you what. This was during the pandemic. And in the pandemic, we were confined to home. We couldn't do very much. So I decided to look back at my artwork and to write a book. This is a typical photograph of a sunrise from our home. We have a beautiful view over the estuary of the Firth of Forth. And this is a sunset, all taken from our home. It's a very quiet area, very quiet scene. So that inspired me to write some poems. Sunset. Crimson ball, dressed in a scarlet gown, gliding through the stratosphere. Prima ballerina, dripping the light fantastic, dancing and romancing with passing clouds, playing the perennial clown in the circus of bright lights, merging into a yellow mist, settling comfortably on the horizon. A brilliant vision we dare not rest our eyes on, hovering to deliver the last glimpse of daylight before disappearing into the night. Everlasting enigma, what is your secret? Do you party into the small hours, shedding light on a new hemisphere? Where does your boundless energy come from? That's just a little sample of the poems that I have in this
Wow.
book, which is descriptive
Mm-hmm.
of our environment in Scotland.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that is gorgeous. I
Well,
love the poems. I love this. This is so relaxing. I needed this today. This
yeah,
is just so relaxing.
yeah,
Definitely, I love this.
yeah. Drawings are the fundamental basis of art. And a quick sketch is the source of inspiration to create a work of art, using a sketch to elaborate on the initial reaction to the subject and go on to develop the theme to produce a final work. So I've produced very simple illustrations. This is a scarecrow, helter skelter, on a rolly running down a slope. And this is Poodle Doodle. So these are just typical of the images that I have produced to show the environment. This is my shoe, and I spent some time detailing the shoe and the laces. This means something to me. And I am, in profession, I am an orthodontist. You know, I spent my career treating patients, correcting irregularity of the teeth. And this is a drawing of my hand. Hands are very important in orthodontics and in dentistry, of course. This is, my goodness, why should I ever show my foot? Oh boy, this is getting right down to basics. Now, this is my wife, Sheila. She is just a wonderful lady. I cannot express to you how important, how close our relationship has been. I'm now 86, but Sheila is 85. We recently went on a cruise to the Norwegian fjords. This is our daughter, Fiona. But I want to show you, I don't know if we can switch. Okay, this is a candle holder.
Mhm.
These are examples of my art, but I would like to show you some books. Can I do that on screen?
Yes,
Yes, okay.
definitely. Yeah, go right
Now,
ahead.
this is one of my books.
Right.
The title is Faces and Braces. And this is my granddaughter, Rebecca.
Mm-hmm.
And the theme is, it's showing it in reverse, actually, but the theme is treat yourself to a brilliant smile.
Right. I see it good. It
Okay,
says it really good on my screen.
yeah. And that is my profession. You know, improving smiles and giving, my theme is treat yourself to a brilliant smile. That is what my life has been all about. I have treated patients to brilliant smile, like yours. I can see that you have a brilliant smile.
Thank
And
you.
that is very important
Mm-hmm.
to any patients. It gives you, it defines your personality. It gives you a very positive introduction. If you meet anybody, all you need to do is smile.
Yeah.
Treat yourself to a brilliant smile. And I must say, you have a brilliant smile.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We've worked on it. I've been to the
Yeah,
dentist a lot, but
that's
wow,
good.
I love your
Yeah.
books.
Uh,
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you. You know, when you're here and you're talking, I feel so relaxed. It's so wonderful to be a part. I feel like as if I've become a part of where you are, you know,
Yes.
and of course your smile book with your granddaughter in the front. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. That's
Uh,
beautiful. That's
This
beautiful.
is this is another of my book,
Right. The horizon.
New Horizons in Life, Art, and Poetry. And that is, it has examples of my artwork
Mm-hmm.
over the years. Most of these drawings and paintings were completed in the 1980s,
Wow.
but they are still alive and well today.
Yeah. Are
So
you still writing today? Are you still drawing, painting?
today I am not writing new stuff, but I am reproducing some of my. You see, that is another.
That's
I have
pretty.
many paintings, drawings, and I have illustrated them in my books. And it's been, I started to publish these books during the pandemic because that was the 19, that was fairly recent. But at that time, we were confined to, we were not able to communicate directly
Mhm.
as we could in the past because of the risk of, being subject to the COVID
Yeah.
problems. So we had to live more at home.
Yeah.
And I decided to spend time looking back on my life and illustrating my artwork and my poetry.
Amazing. That's wonderful. Where can
Uh,
people find these wonderful books?
if you look up my websites, the simplest one is www.twinblocks.com.
Okay.
Twinblocks.com. That was a
Got it.
technique that I invented in 1977. And that technique is used worldwide to treat patients who have a receding chin. They have prominent front teeth and their chin is back. But
Oh.
my technique, twin blocks, it's an upper block and a lower block, and they meet on an inclined plane. And this causes a receding lower jaw to grow forward.
Mm.
And it changes the profile that is used in every country in the world.
Wow. Well, congratulations.
Yes. And then in 2002, I developed another technique, which is transforce orthodontics. Now, transforce is another, that's what twin blocks do. They bring your lower jaw forward, straighten your profile.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have buck teeth, if you have prominent teeth, that fixes that. But transforce is, you've heard of Invisalign,
Right.
yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Invisalign moves the teeth a little bit, but it cannot correct major problems of crowding or irregularity of the front teeth. Transforce appliance fits behind the teeth
Mm.
and it expands the arch. If you have crowded anterior teeth, it just fixes that.
Nice.
And
Wow.
transforce orthodontics, if you want to find it online, invisible transforce orthodontics does much more than Invisalign can do.
Wow.
Because Invisalign only does a little bit, but transforce expands the arch, resolves the crowding. It is a pre-aligner technique. Just look
Wow.
it up. Transforce orthodontics.
Nice. Wow.
And these two techniques can transform your smile. Twin blocks, first of all, moving the lower jaw forward to correct prominent upper teeth. And then transforce will correct irregular teeth, both in the front here and at the back.
Mm.
Two designs that do both of that. You just have to look up transforce orthodontics.
Wow. Well, doctor, thank you so much for being on the show, for bringing
Yeah,
us into your backyard, your front yard, your
yeah,
home,
sure.
and also into your business. And congratulations on your success as a dentist, and making sure people have the great smile they've always
Yeah.
wanted.
Treat yourself to a beautiful smile.
That's right.
That's that is my password. That's my if you like it, that's my aim in life.
Hmm. Your slogan.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
thank you so much
No
for your
problem.
interview. I've really enjoyed it.
I do too. You calm me
Yeah.
down because I'm a wired person. So,
Okay.
but thank you so much, doctor. And thank you guys so much. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I
Oh
hope this
yeah.
has helped you to
Yeah.
calm down
Oh
and
yes, I
and
have.
enter into Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
I
Thank you.
have
And thank you
enjoyed it.
guys. Don't forget to dare to be different and treat
You
yourself to a
were
wonderful smile. All
you
right.
were terrific. Okay.
Thank you.
And you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye.
Thank you.